Ladies, I'm going to give you some perspective on some of the things that men cannot stand, myself included. Men who work hard, who are consistent, who give you their word, who are building themselves to become just the better version of who they want to become for essentially themselves and their future wife. Um, One thing that says that turns us off, or basically we just don't want to deal with it, is women that we cannot have conversations with when there's chaos, when there's a problem. If we can't conflict resolution with you, if you become too argumentative, if you are the type who likes to take the power away, um, get mostly in your masculine frame. Most of the time, you're in your masculine frame. You're always in a bad mood. You're always trying to strike some sort of fucking fight, or you love drama, tension, all of that shit. Most high valued men, I'll categorize it as high valued men, which I think is just intellectually well framed men, men who maintain their frame, who know what they want, do not like or find it attractive when the woman that they're dating, that they can potentially have kids with, becomes too argumentative. It is an absolute setback. It is an absolute fucking turnoff. I've spoken to some of my friends, and the majority of the relationships they left, myself included, have been relationships that have been argumentative. Like, there's no way we can reason and talk and make conversation and solve our problems through communication. Communication is important. It's imperative to have communication. If something's not gonna work, you don't fucking force that. You don't enforce something that's not gonna work. Of course, you have to make sacrifices if you guys already have a child in common. But one thing I can't stress enough is the reason most men leave a relationship, when a man ends a relationship, if he's not a cheater, if he's not a liar, a deceiver, if he's seriously and just a hardworking individual who communicates effectively, who communicates the best to his capabilities, he won't cheat on you. The problem is if you argue with him too much, if he's out working for X amount of hours, and you question him, and if you start to, just cause chaos and bring unease and a discomfort to his life, he's gonna walk away from you. It doesn't matter how hot you are. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a fucking 10 or a 9.5, whatever it may be. Men get fed up of arguing. We don't like to argue. We don't like that shit. Most well-centered, well-framed men don't like that shit. We like to sit down, conflict resolution. We also like to sit down and talk about any issues that are happening in a relationship that we can work on together. Also, men do not like it when women go behind their backs, have their own agendas, and take action into their own hands. For example, when women are dating men, most women do this, not all women, but there's a percentage of women that do this. Literally, they'll be on birth control, they're active with their partners, they're a few months in or a year in, whatever. They don't even discuss marriage yet. They're not even discussing, are we going to have a kid together, blah, blah, blah. Women get off birth control purposely. Sometimes I've heard women say this just to get pregnant by that guy to make sure that they don't lose him. Ladies, I'm telling you the secrets. Don't do that. That is absolutely fucking dangerous. You want to make sure that if you're going to have a kid with somebody, that you discuss this, that it's equal in both sides, that one person doesn't want it and the other one does. Because if that happens, it will be fucking problematic for you for the rest of your entire life. Okay? So, men, when they're into you, especially women that communicate everything, that know exactly what they want, but if they have a problem, they'll say, hey, and they don't even say, hey, can we talk later? They just say, hey, do you have a few minutes to discuss this? This is bothering me. Anticipation is also unattractive. I fucking can't stand it when somebody tells me, hey, I need to talk to you. Like, just tell me what's up, what's going on. Be open, right? You're investing as much time as I am into this relationship, and your time, you'll never get it back. So the more time you spend with somebody you're not compatible with, also a problem. But let's focus on the premise of this conversation. Ladies, do not be so argumentative. It is absolutely unattractive. It will ruin your relationship long term. You'll continue to date. Men are going to walk away from you. They're going to cause a reason to leave. You're going to be replaced. I'm telling you from a man's perspective, from speaking to people that have tons of experience in the field of psychology and applied behavior analysis, that these behaviors are unattractive. Men do not like argumentative women who are always in their masculine frame, who are not feminine, and who are not submissive. It is not attractive, and you're hearing this from somebody who's, I'm not a celebrity, I'm just a normal dude that does normal things. I don't like, personally, I don't like that, especially if the man is well educated, well rounded, has a good system in place, his friends are successful. Trust me, you won't get far with this kind of guy. You won't. And this is what some of you guys want. It won't happen easy. And also, a high value man, somebody who wants you, will not rush into having sex with you. I need you guys to understand that. If he values you and he loves you for who you are and he cares about you, he will not rush into anything with you. He will take his time to make sure that your time and his time are well invested, well spent, and that you pay and you do your due diligence in getting to know each other. Just an FYI for you ladies. I hope this helps in your endeavors, and hope you meet somebody that will value you and love you for who you are. Peace.